Hey there, Dungeon Delvers, Lark here with another episode of Boss Battle. This week, we're taking down a unicorn. Now your first question may be, Dungeon Master, why are we trying to kill a unicorn? Aren't they supposed to be a good creature? Are we encouraging bad players? And I would say no. There's a lot of reasons that your party could be trying to kill a unicorn beyond just they're playing evil characters. Maybe they don't know what they're hunting is a unicorn. Maybe they were told there's a creature in the cave with a horn that we need for some sort of magical spell. Maybe that spell is to help save a town or create a rare magic item. So your party may not be aware that it's a unicorn they're fighting, or maybe they are aware that it's a unicorn and they feel that for the greater good, they have to kill this thing. Maybe a town of hunters and trappers is now starting to run out of food supplies. They're not an agricultural people, they're tradesmen, and now they cannot hunt in the wood because of the unicorn's lair. Oh, by the way, did you know unicorns are like onions? Layers. They both have layers. So when we get into hunting the unicorn, phase 1 should be dealing with the unicorn's lair. I say if the party has been brought in to take down this unicorn, what they should be trying to deal with is how do we find the thing when it is naturally incredibly stealthy with the ability to cast Pass Without a Trace on itself, or is just hard to find. And when players do see it, if you want to go with some old unicorn lore from maybe the last unicorn, they can't even tell it's a unicorn unless they are purely good, in which case they just see a white mare. As the party travels through the lair, you can make the first phase of this combat just a survival game where they're trying to work their way through without the ability to light a flame so they're cold at night, maybe creating some exhaustion, or they're unable to find any source of food. So if they didn't bring enough rations with them, they are not able to hunt while in the unicorn's lair, as it has a field of protection on all the animals where they just cannot be found. Now, while they are working through the unicorn's lair searching for it, the unicorn already knows that they're there, and it's probably watching them from the distance, either keeping itself invisible or very far out of sight. There's no way to track the creature, so your party is really wandering randomly. Unless they get some really high rolls, then drop them a hint. Maybe they have to get 1, 2, or even 3 past checks to find the unicorn, and once they've completed that, they're able to see the creature where it is, be it in its full unicorn form, or maybe in the mare form. If you want to kind of play with the party's morality and say, hey, you're doing something evil, it looks like a white mare to you. Now, keep in mind, this creature is a celestial, maybe a fae. It's kind of hard to say how you want to play it, but either way, it does have telepathy, and it can speak Common and Elvish and probably Sylvan, so it can talk to the players once you're ready to start phase 2, and it decides that it needs to engage. Maybe it'll first question them, why are you in my wood? And if they reveal that they are trying to kill the creature, or if they reveal they're trying to save the town and the creature is against the town, or if they reveal like, hey, we're looking for a creature with a horn that we're trying to harvest, then the actual combat aspect begins. Your party should be low on rations, maybe partially exhausted, maybe down a few potions if they encountered anything through on their way here, and now the fight can begin. As a guardian of the forest, I don't think the unicorn should fight fair at all. When phase 2 starts, I would have the unicorn rush in from between trees or between hills, or however you want to do it, so it's a surprise attack, slam into one of the party members, maybe try to stab and drop a hoof, and then when the party comes in to attack, let it use its legendary actions to attack back, try and kick everyone away from itself before it pops out of existence. Now you can call this its teleport ability, or you can give it a Misty Step, however you want to do it, but whatever it takes so that at the start of its next turn, it's able to again run at least 20 feet from a totally different direction and slam into another party member, dealing some nice damage. This will cause your party to either wait for their attacks so that they can use their reaction when the unicorn runs past them, or maybe they won't wait for their attacks and they will instead just try to catch up to wherever the unicorn is gone every time it reappears. This can be for an interesting combat where the players are starting to look at different lines of attack that the unicorn can use when it tries to thrust through and hit maybe even more than one person with its horn. Once the party has done enough damage, you don't feel that the unicorn should be able to heal itself much more beyond the damage that they're dealing, or the party is doing more damage than the unicorn is able to heal per turn, it's time to jump into phase 3 of the combat, where the unicorn teleports away. It can go at least within a mile of its lair, anywhere that it wants to go, and it is gone, which may have the party thinking, oh no, it's totally gone. We're going to have to do this whole survival set again. 1, 2, 3 checks to try to find the creature. I would say at this point, give it 1 where they can track where that creature has gone. And since you've weakened the creature, you may even have some animals start to reappear. The party can, 1, think that they've completely defeated the creature and it's time to head home without a third phase of combat, or commit to we have to find and finish that creature off. Give them 1 more successful tracking check over the mile to find where the creature went to, and that is where the battle is going to finish. As you reach this third phase of your combat where the unicorn has already teleported away, should your players decide that they want to commit to this kill and find that creature, it will give them 1 final warning that the unicorn was placed here not by its own will, but by the will of some greater aspect, perhaps even a deity. And you should have the unicorn warn the players that this creature's death means sure death for the people of that local town or the players themselves. Once you've given them that final warning, if the players commit to killing this creature, let them do so. The unicorn can fight back, but don't worry about its healing anymore. Let the players do what they have come to do, finish the creature, and get their horn. And perhaps this will set up for a greater boss battle in the near future. All in all, I feel the unicorn is an underutilized monster for boss battles. It is such a cool creature, and if you can convince your party that it has to die or give them a reason for the greater good to hunt this creature down, it can make for an awesome, unique encounter that doesn't occur at many tables. Not many DMs want to say we're going to kill a unicorn tonight, but if you can be that DM, you will go down in your party's history. Thank you so much for watching, adventurers. I appreciate a like and subscribe. Also, if you've got an idea of what you want to fight in the next boss battle, be it evil or good, let me know in the comments below so that I can get next week's video up to you as soon as possible. I appreciate your time, and I will play you later.